right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 3 minutes after the hour, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. I am proud. We have a special treat this morning. I'm talking about, listen, if it was not for this lady, we wouldn't be doing what we doing other than the Lord blessing us to wake up this morning. But sitting in with us for the next hour is the founder and chairwoman of Urban One, OG Boss Lady, my good friend, Miss Cathy Hughes. Miss H, what's up?
Good morning. Good morning. I am so thrilled about this. How long have you and I talked about this, Rickey?
We've been talking about this forever. I just can't, Miss H, I'm so excited. I get excited every year. I just can't believe that you had Roland, and you know Roland is my arch rival and my enemy. No, let me tell you. Let me catch y'all. Roland and I had a roasting session one day, and we was in Fort Lauderdale, and I was trying to be nice because that's when I first started working for the company, and I was trying to be respectful. And Miss Cathy, Miss H pulled me to the side. She said, "Listen, don't take nothing from him." She said, "Get him." I said, "What you mean get him?" She said, "Get him." She said, "I like that." So I didn't know that Miss H liked Roland. I was just trying to be nice and respectful because I didn't want to lose my job. But me and J. Anthony Brown, we turned loose on him, and that was the end of the night. So that's our little inside joke on Roland Martin, which I'm so proud to see hosting this show. Miss H, go ahead and let everybody know what's going on.
Urban One Honors next Sunday, May the 16th at 9 p.m. is the biggest celebration of Black women in the history of the television industry. I'm so excited. I got to go back for just a minute, though, talking about that night in Florida. If you remember, I left out the room so you could get rolling good. Remember, we were on a boat, and I left out of it. I said, go get him, because Roland likes to dominate. But I have to say that Roland working under the direction of Erica Campbell, because, like I said, this show is about women. Right. And but we have a segment called Brothers Have Their Say. But he was absolutely positively an incredible joy to work with that day. So afterwards, I couldn't let him just get away. I said, Roland Martin, whatever person you used as an impersonator to come host this show for me, I want you to use him again, please.
Wow. Miss H, was he talking a lot of trash, Miss H?
Oh, my goodness. It's just his personality, and I call him the dancing bear. Okay? Because the dancing bear is up dancing with all the women vocalists to I Got My Sisters With Me.
Right.
So, Miss H, we want to know, where did you get the idea for the honors and why is it so near and dear to your heart?
Well, it's so near and dear to my heart because I lost my mother to COVID on July the 25th. And it was early, COVID. And so basically the hospital killed her. Okay, they transitioned her. Because she was 96 years old and my mother had dementia. And so she was not being cooperative because she was confused. She didn't know what was going on. So within a few short days, they told me they didn't want her to suffer. And I was like, what does that mean? And I realized that meant that they were going to put her in hospice. I cannot tell you how devastated I was. The worst part was I couldn't go in the hospital. I couldn't get to her. I couldn't help her. If God was calling her, if it was her time, I at least wanted to be there with her to give her comfort. And I couldn't because of COVID. And, the special element for Urban One Honors is my mother was a very accomplished, very famous musician. Her group, the International Sweethearts of Rhythm, you all should Google it. There's about almost an hour of her music. Most people have never heard of it. 18-piece all-women's orchestra.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Toured, not only the United States, but they were in Europe. They were in Germany. They were in, France. they went over by popular demand to entertain the troops. And when I was introduced to Kim Burse and I realized her talent, her ability, I decided that I wanted to do a tribute to the International Sweethearts of Rhythm, and that Kim Burse was the person who could take that music and make it modern, because my mother's band was in the 1930s and 40s. And so I knew it would be difficult to hold an audience with music in the 1930s and 40s.
Right.
But I was getting ready to say that, Rickey, I cannot tell you who stole the show was Brat. I cannot tell you how.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yes.
how touched I am. That's the first time I've ever had the opportunity to work directly with Brat. That girl's got so much talent. It is unbelievable.
Yes.
That's one.
She right here, Miss H.
Thank
She
you,
right
Miss
here.
H.
Hey, Brat. Girl,
Hey.
I'm talking about you like you a listener.
That's all right. I am a listener. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I'm at home listening or in the car. I want to thank you, Brat, because, we're now, editing the fine cut. You are the star of my production, and I thank you so much. I mean, just, the original rap that you wrote for Kim to include to help modernize the music was superb. The fan zone, your interviews. I mean, just.
Thank you, Miss H. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
I said, oh, my goodness. I didn't realize that Brat had so many responsibilities in this production. And my producer said, oh, Miss Hughes, every time we ask who's going to do this, who's going to do that, Brat was the first name out of your mouth.
Right. Right. And Brett, you already know when she, Miss H is an OG. When she call on you to do something, you just have to do it.
You already know. Me and Miss H been on the phone chopping it up, honey, talking about life and the past and our families and our mothers and our grandmothers. She's awesome.
Oh yeah, and so.
But I gotta ask you and Brad something. How come I'm the only one that ain't got a boat to take somebody out on?
Miss H, you had a boat. Don't say, Miss H. No.
Was awesome.
Don't let Miss H.
You got some casinos, Miss H. We want
that. Okay, a boat. She do got casinos.
You do the cruise.
Miss H, hold on. Hold that thought, Miss H. You gonna stay on with us for the next hour?
I sure am.
Okay, all right. Are we doing the tea right here, or are we gonna go to break? All right, here we go. Hold on, Miss H, you can just chime in.
Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the tea. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Miss H, you can chime in. It is time for Gary with the tea, and the time right now is 11 minutes after the hour. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, Miss Hughes. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's a very sad day, y'all, for one of our favorite TV hosts, y'all. We love her dearly, and we talked about it this morning when she debuted her beautiful her wax piece, honey, to the public yesterday. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that Wendy Williams and her new beau, y'all, Michael Esterman, are split. Now they're saying, yes, y'all. It's being reported, y'all. They're saying that Wendy Williams attempt, y'all, at a post-divorce romance with businessman Mike Esterman has fizzled out. Now he was crowned, y'all, the winner of her virtual date Wendy competition, saying back in February. But they're saying, y'all, they only went on a handful of islands, y'all. Now they're saying, y'all, he said that she deserved to be with someone who may have more time. He said that they definitely, y'all, were not a couple or what have you. But that really bothered me. You knew you didn't have time for Wendy when you went on the doggone show. You should have never wasted her time.
No, but Wendy had a good time. She said she had a good time with him. She enjoyed talking about it. Like, she was kind of glowing talking about this man, and we all were surprised.
And Gary, don't you think it's kind of difficult dating someone of her kind of power? I mean, you really don't know what it is until you get into it, and it might be a lot.
Well, he knew that she was a powerful woman, that she owned her own show and stuff, and she was rich. He knew all that. He should have not gone to have time with her, talking about he had to continue building his houses and doing the stuff that he was doing. He shouldn't have done it to Wendy. Wendy is very vulnerable at this time. She went through a very turbulent divorce.
They were just dating, Gary.
Yeah,
man, Wendy's a grown woman, though. She knows all that going in.
She knew it going in, but he should have known it going in.
Listen, I got to chime in on that. Okay.
Yes, Ms. Hughes.
I was scared to say something. That's why I was laughing in the background.
Ahead, Ms. Hughes.
I swear.
Wendy got her start with me. Okay.
She sure did.
You saw the movie.
Wendy
That was you smoking that cigarette, wasn't it?
Miss H, that wasn't you smoking a cigarette, was it?
That's who it was supposed to be. But number one, I don't know what's wrong with Wendy's memory, because number one, I have never, as much as I smoked, I have never ever smoked a cigarette in any of my studios. In fact, there's a Wendy Williams story when she was on radio in New York, and Snoop was her guest, and Snoop was smoking, and we know it wasn't a cigarette, okay? And I was coming in, and Wendy looked up and saw me and said to Snoop, uh-oh. And it wasn't even our station. It wasn't a Radio 1 station, but she said to Snoop, oh, my God, Miss Hughes is in here, and, you know, she does not allow anybody to smoke in a radio station, because at that time, you can lose your license. But Wendy was talking about, I threw her out like trash. I was like, that's not true. I helped Wendy get a better paying job. But the other thing is, Wendy's back in the Urban One family. She's on Clio TV.
She sure
Urban One Honors will air on not only TV One Sunday night at 9, but also on our second network, Clio TV. And there's Wendy doing promos. Hi, I'm back home. I'm at Clio TV.
Yes.
Miss H,
hey, Gary, be patient, because her and her love might be back together.
Okay.
Ooh, Miss H, was that some tea? Was that some tea, Miss H?
That's some real tea.
Okay, that's tea with
wow.
good lemon, honey. All right, let me do a quick story, y'all. Now, let's congratulate Portia Williams from Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's being reported, you know, that Portia is engaged now. Now, Portia and her guy, they've been only dating for, 1 month, I think it is, or what have you. And Wendy didn't keep her guy for 3 weeks, but nevertheless are 3 good days. But Portia says she's madly in love, and they're saying, y'all, that this guy, honey, you know, Portia is letting it be known that nothing to do with his divorce from his former wife, nothing to do with that. He loves her, she loves him. They checked off all the boxes. Now, he said that Portia checked off all the boxes with him, and she checked off all the boxes with him, or what have you. So they are in love, so people need to leave it alone and stop saying that she shouldn't be with this man, because this man was her co-host husband. That had nothing to do with it. Portia didn't even know that woman when her and that man got together. Well, I do what you know.
Well, they were on the show together, and her name on the show was Fallon, Portia's friend. That's how they described her. So it's just, you know, the fans are most likely just looking at the facts that they saw earlier and adding the things up and trying to see what it equals out to.
I had to tell my grandmama, I said, that is not the guy from Amistad. You know, I had to put her glasses on.
Yeah, well, hey, Ricky, I got to ask you, whatever happened to the date your kids hooked up for you in Florida at that beautiful restaurant that I'm still trying to get to in Florida, because I thought that the choice that your children had made for you on your television show was a perfect match. So whatever happened to that relationship, since we talk about dish and tea? Come on.
You better bring it.
Miss H, you will not come on your own radio station and do me like this. Miss H, I thought Miss H. Miss H, she got married. She had a baby on me, Miss H. That's what happened. She had a baby.
Oh, Lord. And got married, too? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay. You didn't move fast enough.
Now.
I didn't want Miss H. You said I didn't move fast enough.
All right, y'all. The Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is pickled pepper. On the high end, you say pickled pepper, and on the low end, you say beautiful deep green. That's your Kahlua for today.
Oh, man, it's going to be a long morning, y'all. We got the one and only. See, y'all think just because Miss H is the CEO and owns all the radio stations and TV One, Miss H, she be on one sometimes. She like to pour that tea, and she get her hands dirty, because she does. Y'all forgot at the end of the day, Miss H does radio. She do radio. She been doing radio for years. So so you seeing a whole nother side. So this Sunday night, make sure y'all set your alarms so you are ready at 8 p.m. Eastern to watch listen, y'all, the last recorded interview with DMX when TV One airs a special uncensored. So right after that, at 9 Eastern, do not miss the 3rd annual Urban One Honors hosted by Grammy Award-winning gospel artist Erica Campbell and syndicated news journalist Roland Martin with his stiff neck. Coming up next in West Tribune. You can tell them I said it, Miss H. You can tell them I said it. We're going to be talking some more with Miss Cathy Hughes. Coming up, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show.